You get inside.
Stock bore.
Even a budget motor build involves a trip to the machine shop, and even good blocks will need a little work. Now, if you're reusing the crank like us, you'll probably need to have the journals polished. But you can save money by doing some of the work yourself, like reconditioning reusable rods. Our bill at the machine shop, which included reconditioning these iron heads, was about $500, kind of what we expected. So we're reusing everything here, including the rods we've pre-assembled. So everything over here is either a factory replacement or came from Comp Chems for about $800. So with the block, the machining, and the parts, so far we're at $1,500. Not too shabby.
We also painted the block ourselves to save a few extra bucks. Now we're going to go ahead and install some freeze plugs. Now here's a little tip. I see a lot of people just drop these into place and press them in. Well, that can cause water seepage. So we're going to use a little Loctite retaining compound, which will take care of that leak. Now using the socket slightly smaller than the freeze plug, tap it into place. It's also a good idea to tap the head bolt holes to make sure they're clean. Otherwise, machining material trapped inside could cause a problem when you torque the heads down, just like ours.
Now here's how you can do a little detective work and tell a little bit about when your motor was made and what it was made for, all thanks to this casting number. Now ours is a D9TE-AB. The D9 we learned stands for 1979 or later. The T means it was made for a truck, and the E stands for the Ford Engineering Group. The AB just means there was one revision to the casting.
Now we can drop in the upper half of the rear main seal. Now make sure that the larger side of the sealing lip is towards the front of the engine.
Now since we only had to polish our crank's journals, we can get by with standard size bearings like these stock replacements we got from down the street at O'Reilly. With the usual dab of silicone on the seal ends and some oil on the bearings, we're ready for that crank. Hey, here's something for your Ford buddies who are trivia freaks. The 385 series gets its name from the crank stroke of this motor, 3.85. All right, now the original main caps can go on, with the arrows pointing to the front of the motor, of course.
And we'll keep them in place with factory replacement bolts that we torque to 90 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern from the center out.
The factory replacement pistons going in here are cast, of course. Good for about 6,000 RPMs and it'll handle plenty of horsepower.
Yeah, now we're going to get ready to drop the rod and piston in, and I already oiled up the rings and put lube on the bottom of the bearing. Joe, I think we're ready to pound it home. Awesome.